Dearest love, when we woke up, all the watchers said it was midday. We all were confused, thinking we are very late and rushing to try and make the best time possible. I stepped out and looked at the sky and saw the position of the sun, and it did not correspond with the time we all saw. I drew the attention of some colleagues, but our watches were all showing the same time. The phones that were taking their time from the network automatically all showed the same time, and so it seemed the sun was rather a mistake. When we rushed to class, it seemed we were so very late, and so the class must have been over, but it took an hour before our lecturer came in, and I was standing outside still staring at the sky and wondering what was going on. He looked at my face and smiled, and then he said as he passed me, "Confusing, isn't it?" The lesson was simple. Does the world and its systems mean we throw away reason and logic or not? We all knew something was not right, but we had been so used to what was always telling us what we accept as the truth that even though the real truth stared us in the face, we still chose to believe the world than what was before the world fashioned its truths. So it is with all other things in the world today. Logic and the processes of time would have told us where we are heading was not right. But the world and the flesh dictate and we follow. And so it is that the wrath of God is being revealed from heaven against all the godlessness and wickedness of men who suppress the truth by their wickedness. For what may be known about God is plain to them, because God has made it plain to them. For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, His eternal power and divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from His workmanship, so that men are without excuse. For although they knew God, they neither glorified Him as God nor gave thanks to Him, but they became futile in their thinking and darkened in their foolish hearts. Although they claimed to be wise, they became fools and exchanged the glory of the immortal God for images of mortal man and birds and animals and reptiles. Therefore God gave them over in the desires of their hearts to impurity for the dishonoring of their bodies with one another. They exchanged the truth of God for a lie and worshipped and served the creature rather than the Creator, who is forever worthy of praise. Amen. For this reason, God gave them over to dishonorable passions. Even their women exchanged natural relations for unnatural ones. Likewise, the men abandoned natural relations with women and burned with lust for one another. Men committed indecent acts with other men and received in themselves the due penalty for their error. Furthermore, since they did not see fit to acknowledge God, He gave them up to a depraved mind to do what ought not to be done. They have become filled with every kind of wickedness, evil, greed, and depravity. They are full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, and malice. They are gossips, slanderers, God-haters, insolent, arrogant, and boastful. They invent new forms of evil. They disobey their parents. They are senseless, faithless, heartless, merciless. Although they know God's righteous decree that those who do such things are worthy of death, they not only continue to do these things, but also approve of those who practice them. Romans chapter 1, verse 18 to 32. Stay blessed. trust and obey, for there is no other way. Okay.